Hey guys, Diamond here. In this video, we will be playing some Madden 23. We're facing the Chargers as the Browns. I do hope you enjoy. Please leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, bye.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 34. To the air again, Herbert. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately, so he took the R, the run out of the play, took the O, the option out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Watson's throw taken in by Cooper here. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. From the red zone now, Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson finding Amari Cooper. And the Browns use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Hunt going to run for it. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Caught by Allen. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Here's Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Keep in mind they can still get a 1st down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers have come back to make it a 2-point game. Brandon Staley telling his troops to stay out there and go for 2. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. And oh my, mistake there. Backs up, takes a fair catch at the 3-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. The football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive last time out. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. After the turnover, here's Herbert. On the move to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there at 22.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
Here's Herbert. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Second down and goal. Herbert. This is swung out to Eckler. Touchdown! Austin Eckler, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the 2-point try. They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
The Browns drive about to get started. For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Faking the give. Now Watson rolling to his left. And this one too low.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Watson. And they're going to get this up to midfield. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson out to his left. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. On first down, they'll run with Chubb to the 27-yard line. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Here's Watson. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. On second and goal. Watson sliding out of the pocket. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I think you can easily follow the thinking there. Pressure on the last play, but it got to him, so they decided, let's get him out of there. Bootleg him out to the right. Unable to complete the pass downfield, but the thought process.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Donovan Peoples-Jones, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
On first down, it's Herbert. And he's taken down. This will be a Browns sack. It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's complete, it's Palmer. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. A big completion there, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Very heady football. That allows them the opportunity to go ahead and line up and kick one right before the half ends.
He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense at the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
And now you've given good field position here to start the third quarter. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Joey Bosa picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Oh, boy, he got a favorable spot there. The guys on the sidelines are raising their hands over their head and clasping their hands to signal safety. But the official marked it just outside the end zone at the 1-yard line.
And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. 3rd and long, it's Watson. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks it right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. Here's a quick throw caught by Allen. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly. And on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out.
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try. The 3rd time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 2-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the 3rd.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, and we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for them. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. It's Eckler again. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So a nice kick there as they were able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do, maneuver yourself into range. That